What if life wasn't about chasing something bigger, but instead finding meaning in the smallest moments? Perfect Days isn't just a film, it's an experience, an invitation to slow down and observe. It follows Hirayama, a quiet janitor in Tokyo, as he moves through his daily routine. At first glance, nothing dramatic happens, but beneath the surface, this film reveals a world full of depth, emotion, and quiet rebellion. Today, let's break down Perfect Days. Most of us see routine as boring, a cycle we desperately want to break. But for Hirayama, routine isn't just habit, it's an art. The way he folds toilet paper, waters his plants, and even how he gazes at the sky. These small acts turn into moments of quiet fulfillment. This film reminds us that life isn't always about the big milestones. Sometimes peace comes from repetition, from finding beauty in the mundane. Is Hirayama lonely, or is he simply alone? The film never tells us directly, and that's what makes it so powerful. Hirayama rarely speaks, but through his actions, we see that his solitude isn't sadness, it's a choice. He finds contentment in his small routines, his cassette tapes, and his plants. But moments of connection, like when he meets his niece, reminds us that human relationships still matter to him. It's this balance between solitude and connection that makes Perfect Days so emotionally rich. Most films set in Tokyo show the city as a fast paced, chaotic place, but Perfect Days does the opposite. It finds stillness in the middle of the noise. Through Hirayama's eyes, we see a different Tokyo, the quiet streets, the small shops, the way light reflects off a bathroom tile. The film reminds us that even in a massive city, we can still find pockets of peace. Hirayama barely speaks, yet we feel like we know him. How? Because Perfect Days is a masterclass in storytelling without words. His small actions, how he handles the cassette tape, the way he gently waters his plants, tell us more about him than any monologue could. This is the power of cinema. Sometimes the quietest moments are the loudest. Wim Wenders doesn't rush, he lets us sit in a moment, observe, and simply exist with the character. Long uninterrupted shots force us to slow down, making every detail matter. This isn't just a film, it's a meditation, a reminder that life is happening all around us if we just take a moment to look. In a world obsessed with progress, Hirayama chooses simplicity. No phone, no internet, just books, tapes, and the sky. Is this a quiet rebellion? A rejection of modern life? Maybe. Or maybe he's just figured out something that most of us haven't. That happiness isn't about having more, but about needing less. We never learn much about Hirayama's past, and that's intentional. The film leaves clues, a photo, a brief conversation, but never gives us answers. This mystery makes him feel real, because in real life, we don't always get full explanations. Sometimes people are just people, carrying stories we will never fully know. As beautiful and meditative Perfect Days is, it's not without its flaws. For some, the film's slow, repetitive nature might feel too uneventful. There's no real conflict, no big revelation, just a quiet observation of life. And while that's part of its charm, it also risks alienating viewers who crave a more traditional narrative. Then there's the way the film romanticizes simplicity. Hirayama's life is peaceful, almost poetic, but the film doesn't fully acknowledge the struggles that come with doing physically demanding low-wage labor. It presents his job with reverence, but in reality, not everyone finds fulfillment in cleaning toilets every day. In the end, Perfect Days isn't about plot. It's about feeling, it's about appreciating the small things, the quiet moments that makes up a life. Maybe that's what makes it so special. Thank you so much for watching.